Hi, everybody. Okay, so it's coming from Bloomberg Business. Basically, it says that U.S. shale oil drillers are finally buckling. That's about time, you know. And we've seen all around the world that natural gas and everything else is basically going. And, U.S. shale debuts in global gas trade or a minute glut. Well, they're finally starting to buckle, folks. More than a year, American oil producers found a way to keep pumping despite worldwide slide into crude prices. But unfortunately, it catches up with you, folks. I mean, these are some fantastic graphs here, and I'll show you in a second, that shows not only natural gas, but the shrinking U.S. oil gas drillers for 2017, or 2016 rather, and maps in the United States that are showing the collapse, and you can even see an active graphic, and it's actually quite disturbing with all the X's, folks. So without further ado, let me show you this. Okay. This is natural gas, and G1, it just basically is under 1.73. It's not very good, folks. And if you come down here, projected production cuts by the United States oil and natural gas drillers for 2016. So companies' latest projections released an early earnings report in recent days suggest gravity is finally taking hold. So we put it off as much as we want. All right, folks, I'm going to show you this next one. And see all these X's? These are all the wells and everything, I think, that are finally stopped or been closed or something like that. So this is over the last 5 years of oil drilling collapse in seconds. I'm not even going to show the graphic. You can click on it later. So over the last 5 years, these are all the ones that we had operating, and now it's just 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's ridiculously small now. So I'm telling you, folks, it may not be a global collapse to where we're all running around for food and everything, but it's definitely coming. And I told you, it's already been done because the electric car companies and all the companies that ran on the oil system and the oil industry have now switched to alternative energy, or quote-unquote alternative energy. But like many people always said, you still need coal and natural gas and stuff to run those industries. We can't all live on solar power. It would be nice, but the reality is, in much of the world, it's spotty. And you would have to have probably a good 10 collectors. But hey, I'm not here to talk about alternative energy. I'm just here to talk to you about what's going on in the world. So, this has finally hit the United States, folks. And as it's finally hit the United States, we're finally catching up with the worldwide slide into global recession, global depression, global and financial and economic collapse. Now, I've told you, it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be probably as bad as they say. I could be wrong. It could be an absolute nightmare. We could all be lined up and killed for it. I don't know. I highly doubt I see that coming, but hey, it's always fun to pretend a little hype is in the future, right? Right. Okay. So I'll let you guys look into this a little bit, but Apache Corp expects oil and natural gas production to fall as much as 11 Inc. projected a 10% cut, and Whiting Petroleum Corp a 15% reduction. So these are big numbers, folks. I mean, can you imagine telling a CEO of an oil company during the Bush years of $180, $240 a barrel that in less than 10 years, 15-ish, that they were going to drop 15%? They'd look at you and go, you're going to die for that statement. You know that, right? And they would literally probably hang you outside their Texas office. And that would be that. Until, the numbers hit and you were already gone. So, I mean, we have everybody coming out on this. Executive Vice President Robert Daniels told Credit Suisse Conference Wednesday that it's not enough to dispel an oil glut expected to last into 2017. Other U.S. producers have said they plan to hold volumes steady, and many are hoping the weaker hands in the industry can absorb the declines. No,